And we're back. Welcome, Black and White Takes. I think we're back for the first time in a little while for the within a week, two times. So that's pretty good. Good good start to 2026 for us. We've got a lot to react to. I'm sure you guys can tell I'm a little solemn right now. I've got a whole bag of emotions
Boo
being a
hoo.
Steelers fan, watching my team not just lose but fall on their face, and then on top of that, um, Mike Tomlin, 19 years of my life, um, is over, which I have mixed feelings about. What I do think is funny though is all the Steelers fans that are commemorating Tomlin, saying he was awesome, thanking him, and not realizing that all of their whining and complaining for the last, we'll say, 10 years is the reason why he ultimately stepped down. So we'll see what happens. Jace, what was your instant reaction, man, to the Tomlin news?
Oh man, as a Bengals fan, my first reaction is, how did Zach Taylor make it out this season? Blows my mind. I mean, that was initial reaction. It really does truly blow my mind. I can't believe we're sitting here in the playoffs with the Ravens having a chance to go to the playoffs, week 18, and the Steelers being in the playoffs. And Tomlin never missed the playoffs, right?
He missed the playoffs, but never had a losing
Never had a
season.
losing season, right? Yeah. So, but the head coach that remains and standing tall is Zachary Taylor.
Give me
I love it.
Taylor.
Give me Taylor. Give me Iguodala. Yeah, that's how I feel. That's truly how I feel right now. It's like the Bengals seeing the fiasco of the AFC North go on, and what is it? Duke Tobin is like, you know what? Give me Taylor. That's who I want. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I really didn't expect, like, I just assumed, I think maybe just because it's been so long that Tomlin would be back. But I do think ultimately this split is best for both ways. Tomlin's going to be at the top of really any team that has a head coach vacancy spot. I mean, I think the clip that went viral was the GM reacting, and you could see his eyes lit up, and he's like, "Oh shoot! Like, there's a chance we could get Mike Tomlin." Simi, could you imagine the Ravens hiring Tomlin and the Steelers hiring Harbaugh? I know that's something that people are fooling around about. Is that a possibility?
Bro, I could. I feel like that the chemistry is there for both of those fits. And yeah, instant reaction is fire Zach Taylor, man. Come on. Can't believe we're doing this again. Running it back for year, 7, 8 with Zach T.
Oh man. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Yo, real quick, Simi, make sure your mic is on. It sounds like you're going through your AirPods, maybe.
True.
Maybe on the computer you gotta select the Fifine.
Yeah, good shout. Good shout. You hear me better?
Yes, sir. Got you now.
There we go. Yeah, much better.
Dang.
All right,
Tripping.
cool.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, let's keep it moving though. Like I always say, we got bets to talk about. I don't really want to recap too much of this first round, mainly because my personal bets were awful. It was a great weekend for the public, but what do we know? That usually means the one to come, the sharp side should be better. So, Black and White takes throughout the whole year, we gave fire picks. We're going to pick it back up for this divisional round. No need to mourn too much or recap the specific bets we had. If you got them, you watched them. And yeah, we're ready for more. So let's talk about the first game real quick in terms of the spread. What'd you say?
I said, are we ready for more?
Hey man, you gotta be. You have to.
He said, "Ben
It's a long season.
Ben don't break."
Exactly. That's the mantra. We should have put that as a thumbnail. Ben don't break.
We need to get the trenches emoji and pop that up.
Oh yeah, we do need that.
That'd be great.
That.
All right, take us to these games, DK.
What'd you say?
I said, take us to these games.
All right, first game. We've got 2 games Saturday, 2 games Sunday. Saturday, 4:30. The 1 seed Broncos are going to be hosting the Bills. Ooh, this number, I will say, flipped. Last night when I was looking at this game, the Bills were favored everywhere, pretty much -1, -1.5. There still are some Broncos +1s, +1.5. There's some pick'ems, but there are a few books now that have moved the Broncos to a favorite, which I expected. I was kind of surprised listening to Sharper Square that this was Simon Says. He kind of talked me off the Bills. My initial reaction, guys, to be honest, was I wanted to bet the Bills. I wanted to just take the better quarterback. But then I thought, yeah, the whole public's going to be doing this. They're going to think Josh Allen versus Bo Nix. Let's take Josh Allen. But what do we know? We know Sean Payton's really good with extended rest. It's in Denver. I would still probably lean Bills, but this is not going to be a bet for me. Jace, what do you think?
Oh man, last week I gave the Broncos to make the Super Bowl as coming out of the AFC. So I'm sticking with that. I like the Bills money line here, or sorry, Broncos money line. Broncos were my pick to come out of the AFC. So yeah, give me the Broncos money line at -105 currently right now on ESPN bets.
Cool. Simi, what do you think?
Yeah, I kind of agree on the Broncos. I feel like maybe the Jaguars was the Joe side. I was definitely on the Jaguars, and I feel like maybe Sharps are on Joshy. But yeah, this time I expect the Broncos defense to perform way better than the Jaguars defense. I was expecting more out of them. They kind of just allowed Josh Allen and his trash core of receivers, Keon Coleman scoring touchdowns, Shakir caught 10 balls. Yeah, I expect the Broncos defense to be more stout. So yeah, I back the Broncos here.
Yeah, and I think they just have a lot quicker defensive ends with Bonito and stuff. Someone who can really contain Josh Allen, keep him in the pocket, and they're gonna wreak havoc. Sorry, on Josh Allen. I think this weekend. I'm choking up over here.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the main difference though is actually going to be in the secondary. The Jags do not have a good secondary. I mean, that's the weakness. Their front seven is good, but their secondary is really bad. The Broncos are just good all around on the defensive side of the ball. Obviously, they have the former, defensive player of the year, Pat Surtain, and then they've got some guys out there. So I do think that's going to present the biggest difference between last week. I'm just gonna have to think more about this one. I want to take the Broncos, but you guys know I've been biased like from the beginning of the year. I thought that everybody was too high on the Broncos. Looks like I was wrong. The Broncos win the AFC. Like I was looking at tickets on betting how the Broncos cannot make the playoffs. Like I was very annoyed, very bearish on them, and I was wrong. So moment to confess to you guys.
Same with the Patriots, bro.
Appreciate it.
Same with the Patriots.
You said me on the Patriots?
Yeah, you got the blind spot, bro.
Yeah,
but I feel like nobody was bullish on the Patriots going into the year. Like no one thought they'd actually win the division.
Yeah, they did.
But the Broncos, there was actual talk, I feel like.
Wasn't the Vegas line 10.5 for the freaking Patriots this year?
Yeah, with their
Dude,
softy
there's no
schedule.
way. They won 4 games last year.
I know, but I think but their schedule was so trash that I think I could be wrong, but let's keep it moving.
No, it was probably like 8.5. But let's talk about the next game on Saturday. So this is going to be the trilogy for the 49ers and the Seahawks. The Seahawks are the other 1 seed, so they're coming off extended rest and they're going to be hosting the Niners. This game just feels like it just happened because it just did a couple weeks ago. And we saw the Seahawks dominate the 49ers. I think it might have been like 17-3 or something really low scoring.
Like 13-6.
Yeah, it was something like that. But either way, the Seahawks defense dominated the 49ers offense, which was really what we wanted to see. Because coming into that game, Brock Purdy was on a shred before that against the Bears, against the Colts. I guess real quick, we have to react to this. I mean, I'm still stunned that they beat the Eagles. Jace, what's your instant reaction to that?
Especially without George Kittle. George Kittle went down early in that game. And I mean, first reaction is, what are Hurts and the Eagles offense doing? What was AJ Brown doing? I mean, I heard ESPN, talking about it. The concepts that they were running very high school, very elementary, running mesh concepts against cover 2 zone, and it's just like, I mean, truly, like, we're NFL staff over here, and this is the product we're putting out there. I mean, granted, I do think Jalen Hurts is kind of the scapegoat here, but the guy doesn't stay in the pocket. He doesn't stay in the pocket and make throws. He's always trying to find a way to get outside the pocket. And Tom Brady was talking about it, just so he thinks he can see. I think he just can't see in the pocket. Doesn't feel comfortable in there. And I mean, at the end of the day, AJ Brown's painting his face too. He was pretty bad. Had some big drops, and they just couldn't get it done. So shout out Niners. I don't think they get it done against Seattle, but I do like the Niners to cover here, though. +7 is what I'm seeing.
Yeah, no. I was gonna get to that as well. I feel like, and I guess this is what makes this bet scary. It's like, how do you not take the Niners +7.5? I mean, it's just the back door remains wide open the entire game with that number. And regardless of who's out there for the Niners, I mean, shoot, even if Mac Jones is out there at this point, it's like this team can actually beat anybody. And I'm not saying they're going to win this game. I think they're in the mix, but they've just done it all season. I think Shanahan should be in the running for Coach of the Year just for what he's done. I mean, they very easily could have had the 1 seed if they were able to beat Seattle a couple weeks ago. But nonetheless, yeah, I mean, the number is just kind of wild. I mean,
it's not just their offense that's out either. It's like their entire defense too. It's pretty.
Yeah, their defense has been out the whole year, and I keep thinking that's going to catch up to them. But it's like the offense has stepped up when they need to, when the defense is down, and then somehow the defense is making plays. So just a well-coached team right now. Simi, what's your take? You like the Niners? Also, if you want to say anything about the Eagles, man, please give it to me.
Yeah, as soon as, I mean, last week I did not see it very well and definitely took the Eagles for a future, and I bet them -3.5 as well on Sunday morning, I want to say. But yeah, pretty trash performance. I knew once the 49ers scored that first touchdown that it was going to be tough clawing for the Eagles. And I kind of want to save the piling on the Eagles for later, for shame of the week later.
Yeah,
but yeah,
that's a good idea.
AJ Clown and those boys, yeah, not good, man. But that's what they get for resting their starters, just like Jace was saying. For this week, though, I agree with you, CK, that it does seem almost like an auto bet to take the Niners -7.5. It's almost like Vegas is expecting some fall off, some tired legs. And I was expecting that from CMC, but he continues to shred, man. He put on quite the performance, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, impressive from the Niners all around, well coached. Their defensive scheme was just right against the Eagles and Jalen Hurts, so well-deserved W.
Facts, very true. Cool. Let's move on to Sunday real quick. The Texans.
Hey, we got a squad ride. We got a squad ride.
Oh, we got a squad ride.
Niners plus.
Yeah, the Niners +7.5.
All right, yeah, take it now. Niners +7.5. Black and white takes squad ride, bouncing back after a rough week. So I feel good about that one. Cool. Let's talk about Sunday. The Texans, they had a dominant performance last night. It wasn't clean, especially on the offensive side of the ball, but we've seen, their defense do what their defense was hyped to do coming into the playoffs to Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers. I can't lie. I'm kind of shocked that this number right now, like, you can get the Texans +3 pretty much everywhere. Yeah, actually everywhere. When this opened, I saw it at 3 at a couple places. I almost had to take it, but then I was like, I'm going to wait. Maybe I'm missing something. There were a couple 2.5s. It looks like all the 2.5s are gone, which I can get. Like, if you do like the Patriots here, I get it. CJ did not look good, but I do think, it was just like silly plays by him, like just dropping snaps. Like it was kind of weird. So I like the Texans +3. I think that's a strong number. I do know that Nico Collins is hurt. Christian Gonzalez also for the Patriots. Obviously, those are both significant injuries. I just don't think it affects the Texans as much as one might think. I mean, we saw what Christian Kirk did last night. we see the targets Jaden Higgins is getting. They're not missing a beat without Nico at this point, in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, I think the Texans are definitely live to win this game, just especially with what they have on defense. I think it's going to be a whole different test for Drake May come Sunday. So give me the Texans +3. Simi, what do you think?
Yeah, I like it. It kind of just depends how far this Texans defense can carry them, because I don't think Woody Marks and CJ are going to be the ones to get it done in these big games. So I would honestly want to bet the Patriots probably. But I also don't see the Patriots edge really. Like, is Drake May going to be able to cut this defense up? Ramondre had a great game against the Chargers. Travion kind of quiet. I don't know if Travion can cut this defense up either. This one's a dead toss kind of, and this is a random aside, but I think Nico Collins' fantasy ADP is going to be way too high next year. Super random, but I think he's starting to lose a little value. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, probably. Shoot. I might need to get
But
rid of him.
CJ Stroud sucks.
Yeah,
That's why it doesn't matter if he's out there or not, because you don't have someone reliable get him the ball like throughout the course of the game. You could put any 4 clowns out there at receiver; they all will produce the same because he's garbage.
Sharp,
Facts.
as stated in our QB rankings.
Yeah, dude. Dude, the fact that the Steelers did not win that game when CJ Stroud fumbled the ball 5 times and threw a pick is like beyond me. Like, no
Yeah, that was
offense, Cameron. I know you're a diehard Steelers fan, but like, golly, it's like we were on here last week saying whoever won the turnover battle was going to win that game. Like, he was so awful, but the Steelers were just that incapable on offense that even though CJ Stroud fumbled the ball 5 times and gave it away, I think 3 times, 2 fumbles and an interception, like the Steelers still couldn't win. That says a lot. I did not think the Steelers would be that uncompetitive last week or yesterday, but
yeah.
Sorry, a little tangent there. But with that being said, I do not think highly of the Texans here. Give me the Patriots minus. If I can get -2.5 all day, like CJ Stroud comes back down to earth. They get humbled in Foxborough, right? Like of course. So they're going in. They'll probably be playing in the cold. I think we actually have a cold front coming in this weekend. It's supposed to be really cold up there. Could see some snow. So, I mean, if CJ Stroud forgets his hand warmer again like he did last night, like things could get ugly.
Yeah. Would you take the Pats -3? It's -3 everywhere. There's no more 2.5s.
Yeah, I'd take him -3. Take him -5. CJ Stroud's a bum.
Take him -5. Shoot. All right. Hey, I like it. And the more I think about this game, the more I actually am kind of liking the Pats. But for right now, I definitely would be on the Texans if I had to choose. All right, let's talk about the Sunday night game. We got the Rams going to Chicago. I know this one's going to be a cold one. It's almost late January in Chicago. It's going to be, I think, in like the teens or something. So expect very cold weather as expected. Right now, the Rams are -3.5 everywhere. There's actually a couple 4s. Sorry. There are a couple 4s, and I did see that. My initial gut reaction was if you can get the Bears +4, you just have to take them. I've been a guy that's been fading the Bears, I feel like, pretty much every week throughout the season, especially later in the season. I was just getting burnt. And now finally I've like come around like, okay, this team with Ben Johnson and really just with Caleb Williams, the way he's playing, really like a mature vet, especially late in games, being able to play his best football in the fourth quarter. They can beat anybody, and I think they just have all of the momentum. The Rams got off to a hot start against the Panthers, and then we saw Bryce Young ball out a little bit, and then Stafford make that final drive happen to give them the win. So I feel like the Bears have a lot more momentum. And yeah, I just don't see the angle here in the freezing cold, in the elements in Chicago, where it's like I want to take the Rams -4. So yeah, definitely give me the Bears +4 here. Jace, what do you think?
Oh man. Oh, give me the Rams -3.5. Is there -3.5 out there? You said,
Yeah.
Rams -3.5. I'm just going through, dude. The Bears defense against the top quarterbacks in the league, like they gave up 42 points against the Bengals, 30 points against the Ravens. The Lions, the first game or second game of the year, they gave up 52 against Jared Goff. I mean, I think Stafford just is gonna have a field day with the Bears defense. And I don't really see the Bears keeping this close.
Dude, the Rams defense just gave up 28 to Bryce Young.
Yeah, but I hear that. I hear that. But Bryce Young has actually found a rhythm against the Rams. He played good in the first game. I think throughout the course of a game, even in the last game against the Packers, Caleb Williams was bad for majority of that game until the fourth quarter. I mean, he made some really good plays, but he was inaccurate early and made mistakes. And I think Matthew Stafford and Sean McVay aren't Jordan Love. So the Rams put that away.
It's fair. I think I like the Bears with CK. In the cold, Rams defense kind of sputtering. Their secondary's cheeks too, honestly.
Yeah, I like the over for this game, to be honest.
Yeah, the Bears' weapons are going crazy right now. Adunze's back. Luther Burden's been steady since that 49ers game. Colston Loveland is, not enough words to explain his last 3 weeks and what he's done for his dynasty fantasy stock. And then Caleb with one of the plays of the year, with 2 feet off the ground, making a throw, 40 yards through the air.
Yeah,
just impressive stuff. And their defense was good situationally. It wasn't a great game from their defense. Their defense kind of sucks. But if I can see a Bears +4, I'm gonna take that for sure. I'd like to back the Bears here. I'm a Bears fan.
Bears fan. Yeah,
Yes,
it is a number I feel like we should be jumping on, but I don't know. I'll never back a quarterback who paints his fingernails, man. Just won't do it. It ain't happening. So quit asking.
Blind spot.
So, Jace, would you take the Patriots Rams money line parlay for +140?
Yes, sir. Of course, free money.
Come on, chalk, baby.
Chalk
Jace
it
likes
up.
the chalk
Chalk
on
it up.
Sunday.
I do.
Okay.
I feel like Jace was the
those are
sharpest out of all of us last week.
Yeah. Which one
Know
did
what
he
I'm
hit that we didn't on?
Jace was all over the 49ers, bro.
Yeah, I guess.
Bro, I almost missed every side, I think.
He said, I guess.
I think I missed every side. Did I?
No, we were all in Carolina.
Okay,
Yeah, I guess I didn't bet it, but yeah.
Oh, yeah, we were all in Carolina. I was on 49ers. Simi was on Bears. You and I were on Packers. But I mean, we can go back and watch it and see where we went wrong.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, we had a good amount of engagement on our latest little clip on Instagram, ranking the quarterbacks going into the season. I think it was a great segment. Really is a way to get into the most important position on the field and rank where each team stands. The good news is that for the divisional round, we've got 6 less guys to worry about. So we don't have to worry about guys like Bryce Young or Jordan Love and trying to figure out where to fit them in. We've got the 8 guys remaining to re-rank real quick on Black and White Takes. So again, we've got I'll just run through the quarterbacks real quick that we talked about. We've got wow.
Dang, son.
I'll run through the quarterbacks again that we were talking about. We've got Caleb Williams, Matt Stafford, Drake May, CJ Stroud, Sam Darnold, Brock Purdy, Bo Nix, and Josh Allen to get through. And yeah, let's try to do this 8 through 1 again. So who do we think is the worst quarterback remaining?
I guess we're moving
round of the playoffs.
I guess we're moving Darnold up by the process of elimination. All right, Darnold, you are now
CJ.
8. Oh, yes. Screw that guy. CJ Stroud, 8.
Put CJ 8.
Yeah, of 7.
Darnold?
I would put Knicks.
Dog, that's crazy.
Come on, man. He's not good.
You're a hater.
He is a
Bro,
hater. Mine's
wait.
hot.
Bro,
Is
Knicks
he actually
is
good, Timmy?
younger
Yeah, Knicks is nice, bro.
and
Nah,
more.
he's not nice. He's nice in that scheme.
Okay.
He's playing
Dog,
winning
he's
football.
they don't win like despite Bo Nix. Like Bo Nix is capable of making plays. Like any big game, like I've seen it enough. Seattle just tries to hide Sam Darnold. Like I can't get on board with putting Sam Darnold here or like higher than this because like I watched that Rams game, man. They wouldn't throw it across the middle. Like guys, they ran the ball like against the Rams like 15 straight times because Darnold was seeing ghosts out there. Like we got to put Darnold here, man. 7 Darnold.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the only take would be, he won the NFC, got the 1 seed. I know Bo Nix did as well, so that kind of cancels out. But again, we've just seen Darnold back-to-back seasons winning like 14-plus games. It's just kind of lit. But yeah,
Dog,
I guess
hear
we can
you.
do that.
I'm just going off the eye test. Darnold, like I don't know.
Fair.
Dude,
What
if he
was,
didn't have
Six
JSN,
Knicks.
this is like not that fair of an argument, but if he didn't have JSN and he was replaced with like Tyler Lockett, I think Darnold would be in hell. But you could argue that about a lot of quarterbacks.
True. Yeah, I mean,
Knicks-
yeah. I
Next,
guess.
next.
Knicks
Is
next,
Knicks
Jace?
next?
He's got to be.
Yeah, I mean, I guess their stats were pretty similar, around 4,000 yards, 25 to 11 interceptions, like 14 interceptions. Okay, let's put Knicks next. Okay, 5.
Caleb and
Dude,
Purdy.
I get Caleb. Yeah, I would almost have Caleb. Dude, I think Caleb could be 7 if we really wanted to be.
Dude, what?
Dude, there's no way.
Dude, he did not play well.
He just made the best throw of his career.
Okay, he had 1 throw.
And like
Nah, we're
CK said,
definitely-
he's playing like a pro.
me.
You're not
I
making
guess
that.
you could put me out there and make 1 throw.
He's playing his best football in the fourth quarter, which is super
All
lit.
right.
That's what Bo Nix does too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Packers are just freaking clowns. Why did I do Stroud? For Purdy, right? Sorry. Disregard that. For Purdy. 3.
Drake May.
Yeah, he didn't
think-
perform that great.
I think we
Oh,
gave
Semi.
the rookie a little bit too much. We gave the rookie too much respect, I think, in the first list. Or the sophomore, first playoff appearance.
Yeah. He won though, man. Against the Chargers. But Timmy, CK, who do you have here?
Yeah, I'd probably agree. I'm good with Purdy at 4. And then I think we got to go May at 3. I just think, we got to see how May does. I mean, this is going to be the ultimate test. Let's see how he does. Because, I mean, he didn't play the best game, but they won double digits. I know, obviously, that's the defense balling out, doing their thing against a beat-up O-line that the Chargers had. But, yeah, I'm good with May at 3. And then my last input on this is just going to be Josh Allen got it done. He went on the road, got it done against a hot team that had won 8 games straight. I just think as long as you have Josh Allen, you have a chance. So, I mean, he's going to be my number 1. I'd probably bump Stafford down, even though Stafford did not play bad. He did what he needed to do to win the game. I just think there's no one else like Josh Allen right now in the playoffs when it comes to just the overall package.
True. You think Josh Allen should be number 1? Like
I think he's the best player on the field.
He
no matter
deserves
who's
a Super
playing.
Bowl.
Yeah, he deserves a Super Bowl.
I think okay, got it. Okay, so we got Stafford taking a leap down, going to 2, and then our boy.
I mean, do you guys
Allen
agree or no?
Boy. Nah, I don't, but
I kind of agree. Dude, I'm just waiting for that Josh Allen performance where he's terrible. Like, I feel like every other week he's terrible.
Like against the Eagles.
Yeah.
Come on, Josh.
Yeah,
I feel like
you
that
can
could-
put
that could be
Allen 1,
coming.
though. I mean,
I'll
Stafford's
give it
just
to him.
so reliable.
Yeah.
Allen deserves it, man. Joshy deserves
Well, I
it.
Allen
appreciate you
deserves it,
guys
man.
listening to
You're
me on
right.
this one. I had to
Yeah,
bite
it's a
my
clown.
tongue on the last one. So, all right, this is a good
Well,
list. Let me recap it real quick. At 1, we've got Josh Allen. 2, we've got Stafford. 3, Drake May. 4, Purdy. 5, Caleb. 6, Bo Nix. 7, Sam Darnold, and 8, CJ Stroud. This is our ranking for the remaining quarterbacks after wildcard weekend going into the divisional round. Cool. That's all I've got to say on that. Let's transition now to talking about this is along the same topic. We could talk about power ranking the last 8 teams that we have. I guess we kind of did. I don't know if we actually ranked the teams. We talked about who we'd like to win it all. But after this wildcard weekend, is there anything glaring that stands out where you're like, okay, this team is much better than they were after week 18? Just based on what they did wildcard weekend. I don't know if there's anyone that like really stands out.
so I mean, I guess we have 2 teams that didn't play, and the Broncos and Seattle. So that's going to be interesting to see. But 49ers, man, their ability to just win and find ways to win, make them really sneaky and kind of a hard team to place, right? Because you got Kyle Shanahan just being an elite coach and finding a way to get the most out of his guys. So it is kind of hard to match them up. They see a familiar opponent with Seattle. I think that's going to be a tricky team to kind of gauge on how they're going to perform. Could be an upset alert going into Seattle.
Yeah, go ahead, Simmy.
I think the Texans took a step up, to be honest.
5 fumbles, bro.
Which is sad. But their defense is so good.
Nah, I think the Steelers are just that bad. I'm sorry. I think they were just that bad.
Yeah. I'll say real quick. I mean, me personally, I've got the Seahawks at 1, and my reason for that is just going to be they obviously play in the best division in football. There's still 3 teams left out of 8 that are in the NFC West, and the Seahawks are the ones that, you know, when it mattered, beat the Rams. When it mattered, beat the Niners and got the bye. So I don't have any reason to put the Niners or the Rams right now over the Seahawks. I think they're a complete team. Yes, Darnold is not as good as Stafford. Overall, their receiving core does not compete with the Rams either. But I think they definitely have a better defense. And again, just they're going to have home field advantage. They won the division. They have extended rest. Number 1, I say we go with Seattle.
Yeah, 100%. Agreed. Number 2, I think we go Rams, but I think Simi probably wants to go Broncos here.
No, I like the Rams at 2, yeah. Yeah, I'm with that.
DK, you're with it?
Yeah, I'm with that.
Okay.
That puts
3.
the Broncos at 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, or Pats. I would go Patriots here.
I
over
like
the
the Pats.
Broncos.
They already played.
Yeah, I'm good with the Pats there.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy. 4 Broncos.
Yeah.
This is where it gets tricky. 5.
I think this is definitely the Bears.
Bears over Niners.
Bears or Bills for me.
Oh, true.
It's got to be the Bears. I think they've just been a more consistent team. They have way more impressive wins, I'd say, than
I
the
veto.
Bills.
I go Bills. What do you think, Simi?
CK, now you like the Bears, bro?
Yeah, I mean, dude, they're just like they're getting it done, man. I really don't know what else to say.
I'm just trying to avoid those like dud performances. Like if you put somebody in your top 4 power ranking, they better not.
This
That's
is
what
a
I'm saying.
5
I
spot. This is a
don't think the
5
Bears
spot.
can dud, bro.
Yeah,
I actually
agree.
don't think the Bears could dud.
I agree. Yeah, so I would take the Bears with that.
What do you mean? Don't think they could dud? They had 25 points in the 4th quarter last game.
Dude, they're always in the game, though, you know?
Yeah, they're always in the game, man.
Yeah.
And they find ways to win with Ben Johnson. It's impressive.
the- it's
I
like
just
the
think it's way more
Giants. It's like
likely
the
that
Eli
Josh
Giants.
Allen. I mean, the thing about the Bills is they have to put everything in Josh Allen's hands, and it's going to be way more likely that Josh Allen just has one of those games.
Bears 5, Bills 6.
Dude, Sean Payton has been preparing for Joshy for 2 weeks. That's scary.
I don't have the Bills at 6.
Okay, but
You have them at
Alec
7,
and I
CK?
almost had them at 5. Who do you have
Yeah,
at?
I have the Bills at 7.
Behind who? Niners?
No, behind the Texans.
Nah,
I mean, I'm just
Vito.
being honest. Like, we have to talk defense wins
no,
championships,
no.
man. Nah, he said no.
No. And then I think Timmy, you're aligned, right? Bills at 6.
Dude, the Texans beat the Bills. Come on, man.
I don't care.
All right, whatever.
This all makes me
Okay,
want to
fair.
hammer Broncos -1.5. But yeah, I go Bills over Texans. I was gonna have the Texans as the worst team on this.
Yeah, me too. I have Niners over the freaking Texans.
Bro, how can you have a team that just won 30-6 as the worst team?
Bro, the
Dog, he
Steelers are-
fumbled 5 times, and the Steelers got the ball in like the
Steelers
30
were
and
dog
couldn't
water.
score. Yeah, they're straight dog water, bro. I rather drink out my dog Gus than watch the Steelers play football.
That was bad. That was bad.
So
Bro,
what
it's
are we
kind of
doing
wild.
here?
Like, real quick, it's kind of wild how quickly Tomlin stepped down. Like, it was like obviously because of the magnitude of, or just how disappointing and ugly that game was.
He didn't want it.
Like, it didn't even take 24 hours. He just said, "I'm done after 19 years."
He was done with Roger shenanigans.
Bro, they were,
all right. So
they were
Niners
supposed
or
to miss they were supposed to miss the playoffs. Is the whole thing. I think that's why he quit so fast.
Yeah,
true.
True.
So we going Niners or Texans here?
Dude, there's no way that the Niners, just put the Niners last. Again, it's not disrespectful. This is a power ranking. Do I think the Niners can beat anybody? Yes. Do I think they're amazingly well coached? But if we're just talking about the unit, I mean, I know we have to incorporate coaching into that, of course, but just like, dude, they're so decimated. They just upset the Eagles. Now they got to go on the road, other way across the country to Seattle. I mean, yeah.
All right, you got it.
Yeah.
You got
Niners
it.
are
All
last.
right. So I guess I'll recap for us real quick. This is the power ranking of the last 8 teams going into the divisional round. We got Seattle at 1, Rams at 2, Pats at 3, Broncos at 4, Bears at 5, Bills at 6, Texans at 7, and the 49ers at 8. I guess give us a like if you agree, or a comment that we don't know ball if you don't.
Yes, sir. Cool. Last segment for today, guys. You know, we've had a clown section on the show before. I remember Bill Belichick made the top of one of our clown lists before. But we're back with it this week. And we can talk, this is specific to Wild Card Weekend. We can talk players, we can talk teams, we can talk coaches, anybody, but we need to come up with a top 3 clowns of the week. So again, teams, players, coaches, units, like we could even just say the Steelers offense could be one as an example. But however we want to divvy this up, let's come up with our top 3 clowns. Simi, you got anything you at least want to throw out there that we can maybe slap on this list?
Yeah, I got to go with the Eagles OC, Sirianni's boy, whatever his name is, Kevin Patullo. No longer employed, but huge clown, yeah.
Rip. No longer employed.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they had to let him go. I was surprised because the Tomlin news came out and I was looking at the Instagram comments and you just had a bunch of Eagles fans being like, Patullo's still employed. Like, this just kind of had to happen or else Philly would have done something themselves. Okay. I guess along that route, I mean, how can we not at least consider AJ Brown in there?
AJ Clown.
AJ Clown.
Simon was hating on him, bro.
Brown. And then, I mean, look, we could say Jalen Hurts, but I mean, what do you expect, man? I mean, it's Hurts, right, Jace?
I mean, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah, at
give
this
it
point,
to
it's
you
just like
guys.
it is
I'm
what
gonna
it
give it
is.
the clown. The clown of the week is definitely Sirianni and Jalen Hurts combined. I mean, this
Okay, yeah,
has to be.
that's
I
fair.
mean, ranking the worst performances of the weekend, dude. Fourth and I think 11 or 8. They call that timeout on the final drive, and it looked like two kids that were gossiping between the OC and Jalen Hurts. And then you had Nick Sirianni, like the head coach of that football team, trying to listen in. Like he has no ownership, no idea what's going on. He's like privately listening in and he's just shaking his head at Hurts. He's like, I like it if you like it. Like I have no clue what the fuck's going on. Pardon my language. But like it's like, what are we doing here?
Yeah, we knew
It
they
was
weren't getting that first.
and you knew they weren't getting that first. It's like they had
A deer
no
in headlights,
idea.
just looking at each
Yeah,
other.
yeah, it's
I'm like,
literally a deer in headlights. It's like, you like it? I don't know. Do you like it? And it's like they're both not in their head. And then Hertz is like, doesn't really have an idea. He's just thinking of his Instagram caption if he like makes this play and then almost throws a pick. So I mean, it was something else. I think I live in a household with a huge Eagles fan and they're devastated over there, but I think they're happier. Those Philly or Eagles fans are happier for it to be done than to deal with the continued clown show that
yeah.
Sirianni was putting out there on the field.
3-1. It's all about how you respond. Our deepest truths are not that.
I was hated before anybody liked me.
Oh man.
You can only
we're about to get
control
the
how
breed
you
of
can
one.
respond.
Wait, what did he say? He said, I had a purpose before y'all had an opinion.
Come on, man.
Dang, we're clowning, bro.
Oh man, it's hard to watch.
There's a lot we could do with the Eagles there. I mean, look, I'm gonna put Tomlin just because, 7 straight playoff losses, going out kind of sad. I think, he's still relatively young in a coaching, world, so it's like I'm sure he'll have success elsewhere. I don't think he's a bad coach at all. Really impressive stint, but just like 30-6 in your final game at home. Especially with all the turnovers that Jace kept bringing up, I think Tomlin's got to be in consideration. And then Simi threw out another guy. I mean, you want to give the breakdown on Jay Herbo, 0-3 in his playoff career start?
Herbo, I feel like he's a public darling, so the slander's only just starting for Jay Herbo, but he is winless in the playoffs now, and I think I heard a stat that he had the most time to throw in the entire slate of wildcard games. He was averaging like 3.5 seconds snap to pass, and just didn't produce anything with that. His receiving core is pretty sound. It was all bad for Herbo. Their offensive line is supposed to be bad. They didn't play that bad, but he was getting beat up all night, and the throws weren't there. And yeah, he's been seeing the playoff ghosts.
Very true. Yeah, I think he's definitely got to be in consideration. Let's talk about on the Packers side. Who's to blame
that's
there?
what I was thinking, but I was thinking about the Packers, but it's like, they called a good game. I mean, but Caleb made some plays. The Ben Johnson with that fake screen play on their last touchdown pass to DJ Moore. It's hard to really knock the Packers. I think they just got beat by the Bears, who woke up in the fourth quarter.
That's fair. Yeah, I think the Packers didn't play bad.
No. Panthers, I'm not going to clown the Panthers. They balled out. Bryce Young showed a lot this year, made massive improvements.
I love this, guys. I have to.
You love this stuff. You love this stuff. Is this the AI? Is he gonna get kicked in the neck?
No, this is not AI. This is an actual still image.
Ben Johnson actually made that face. He made that face when he was shaking.
Yeah, he actually did. This is
dude.
I saw the AI video though, Jace, of him drop kicking.
Before might be the clown of the week. Honestly, you're walking out to midfield and you're shaking a man's face that looks like that, or a man's hand that looks like that in the face. That dude's clowning him.
Bro, this is so petty though. I mean, it's fine. Like I kind of like it, but it is a little petty of Ben Johnson. I mean, if you look at it in live speed, it's just like screaming in bro's face is wild.
Yeah,
He said he
But also
didn't
LaFleur
he
did it to
hates
him a
Packers, bro.
couple weeks before.
well, LaFleur
Um,
said he didn't even know who Ben Johnson was, right?
Yeah.
On a podcast. I think that's just
Yeah.
as petty, right? I mean,
No, yeah, but hey, I love the beef. I like the beef. I think it makes it more exciting. I mean, this is a big rivalry. This is their third time playing. Like, this is for years to come as well. So there'll be a lot more here.
yeah. Is there anyone from the Jags we can throw a clown of the week on? I don't really think so. I think Trevor Lawrence's last throw of that game into an interception was pretty abysmal. I mean, like, what are we doing throwing over the middle?
Yeah, it was the first
middle
play
of the field,
drive.
first play of the drive, and tight coverage with Tre'Davious White.
It was
playing
like T-Law
underneath.
has a chance to go win it. The first play's a pick. Come on, man.
Yeah, that's pretty clown. But
That is clown, actually. Come on, man.
dude, I would love to be able to clown the Texans and CJ Stroud more, but I everything points back over to that Steelers offense and Arthur Smith maybe. Just like, getting the ball routinely on the 30 and can't make a play. Actually, I had to turn that game off at halftime. It was so bad. Like I was tired of watching.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
Yeah, and it's crazy. It was 7-6 at halftime. Like we had a. I mean, the game was going just as we wanted it to go. Like that's a Steelers game. You get the turnovers. I mean, obviously you want your offense to do a little more, but all the fluky stuff. That's exactly how we wanted to go.
Did you watch
It was
until
wild.
the end? Okay.
Of course he did.
Did I watch what?
Did you turn it
Until the
off?
end?
I had to turn it off actually for a little bit. After the touchdown when it was, I think it was like maybe 18-6.
Okay.
No, it was like 3rd and goal, and Woody Marks just walks in from like the 8-yard line. It's like, what are we doing? Just get the stop, make them kick a field goal, and we're still down 2 touchdowns. I mean, I can't lie. I was holding on to hope like somehow, just because I was just in disbelief. But yeah,
You turned it off after that.
Yeah, I turned it off after that.
You grabbed
And
the
then Rodgers
line
did the pick 6.
Line drawn, TV off. Who's the next QB for the Steelers, bro?
Burrow.
Yeah, I mean, I think Rodgers is definitely done now, especially since Tomlin's walking away. I think that was the main reason why Rodgers went there to begin with. I mean, there's kind of been they've always liked each other. We've kind of seen it throughout the years, Tomlin and Rodgers, whenever they play against each other. Yeah, I mean, I think they're gonna have to figure it out. I think that the Steelers are in a really bad place because we don't have a high draft pick. We're paying like 4 or 5 guys on our defense that are over 30, a lot of money. We have the most expensive defense. So we're gonna need to do more moves than anything. So unfortunately, again, I don't think we're gonna be able to get a top guy. But even if we don't, I think I'm fine if we just take a flyer at this point on a young quarterback. I mean, Kenny Pickett didn't work out, but I'm tired of the Russell Wilsons, the Mitch Trubisky's, the Aaron Rodgers. None of this is working. Even if we have to pick a guy in the 2nd round, let's just take him and start him and give him a chance. Maybe he ends up like a Tyler Shuck, giving us something to feel all right about going into the next year.
Some dark days ahead, brother.
Yeah. Hey, at least we don't have Zach Taylor though.
You might.
Facts.
What if they throw him an offer?
Oh, man, I don't know. What was the tweet or something when it's like when you realize the Bengals are going to do the same exact thing next year? Like it's going to be the same thing all over again.
I know, dude. But it actually turned out to be a decent move. With everything else in the AFC North changing, the one organization that provides some stability, it might be. Nah, it's gonna be the same thing.
Yeah, that is trash.
How'd you guys go for a little bit though?
Nothing good about that.
Nah,
nothing good about it. All right, I don't know if we want to. Let's just shore up a top 3 list real quick. So we throw out Patullo, AJ Clown Brown.
I mean, let's just say
Hurts,
Eagles.
Breed of Tomlin and Jay Herbo. What do you like, Jace?
Yeah, just Eagles.
The entire Eagles team.
Just the entire Eagles.
All right, so Eagles, especially Sirianni, Hurts. I mean, y'all are at the top of the list.
Yeah,
and AJ Brown. You are a clown.
Pinch face.
Oh man. Cool. I mean, that's pretty much all I've got, guys.
You got anything else, Semi?
Sound.
Shut it off. We out.
Yes,
This is
sir.
Black and White
All right.
Takes.
Gang.
Like and subscribe.